Late last night, boxing superstar Claressa Shields dropped a single photo on her Instagram story that shook hip-hop to its core. In the dim glow of backstage lights, she stood wrapped in the arms of rapper Papoose, husband of Bronx rap icon Remy Ma. No caption, no context, just that tight embrace, posted for millions to see. Within minutes, timelines exploded. Fans, bloggers, and armchair detectives all sensed the same thing. This was not a friendly hug. Claressa, known in the ring as the greatest woman of all time, has never been shy about stirring the pot. Still, this move felt calculated. The champion picked the perfect moment after midnight, when gossip spreads fastest and defenses are low. She left viewers to fill in the blanks, and they rushed to do exactly that. The timing could not have been worse for Remy Ma. Her family is already under a harsh spotlight because her son is fighting a serious murder charge. Court dates, reporters, legal bills. The stress alone would test any marriage. Add a public photo that hints at betrayal, and the ground under her feet starts to crack. Friends say Remy saw the image, screamed into the night, and smashed 3 phones before sinking into silence. Papoose, meanwhile, has built his reputation on pure devotion. For years, fans called him Mr. Black Love for the way he stood by Remy during her 6-year prison term. He wrote letters, held interviews, and even recorded love songs in her honor. That image of the unshakable, loyal husband made people root for him. Now, he has vanished from social media, offering no denial, no explanation, not even a casual relax, folks. When a man famous for loud loyalty goes silent, onlookers assume the worst. So what is Claressa trying to prove? Some insiders whisper that she has admired Papoose since their first meeting at an award show 3 years ago. Back then, her interest seemed harmless, little comments online, a selfie here or there. Yet those small sparks may have been quietly fanning into flames. One assistant, who asked to be called Nikki, swears Claressa has been sliding supportive messages into Papoose's direct inbox for months. A motivational quote here, a workout clip there, each one nudging the boundary a little further. The new photo itself is loaded with clues. Claressa's manicured hand rests on Papoose's chest, her diamond bracelet catching the light. His half-smile suggests ease, not surprise. The picture is shot from behind another person's shoulder, meaning a friend or perhaps a co-conspirator stood close enough to film and still decided to press post. It reminds everyone that scandals rarely happen by accident. Someone always hits record. Remy's reaction arrived faster than any press release. 30 minutes after the hug went live, she scrubbed her Instagram grid, erasing every snapshot of Papoose. Vacation pics, anniversary posts, even the sweet photo of him braiding their daughter's hair gone. Then she tweeted a simple, razor-sharp line. "I gave you loyalty. You gave me stunts." No tags, no names. Everyone knew exactly who the words were for. The internet did the rest. Twitter threads sprouted like weeds. TikTok creators mashed up Claressa's boxing highlights with clips of Remy performing on stage, hunting for signs they had missed. Reddit users zoomed into the photo, matching the pattern of Papoose's jacket to outfits he wore in recent interviews, trying to build a timeline. Some fans insist the beat playing in a recent workout video Claressa shared matches an unreleased Papoose track he teased weeks ago. True or not, speculation moves faster than fact. What makes this mess even uglier is how it bleeds into Remy's legal battle. Her lawyers are already juggling subpoenas and witness statements. Now they must deal with reporters pushing microphones into their faces, asking if a celebrity hug threatens the case. One courthouse employee grumbled, "We're trying to focus on a murder trial, not relationship drama." But the drama refuses to stay outside. Memes of Claressa in boxing gloves squaring up with Remy's lawyer are floating around group chats. Distractions, yes, but powerful ones. 2 days after the Instagram blast, witnesses spotted Claressa walking up the courthouse steps in oversized sunglasses, flanked by security guards. Cameras flashed as she posed briefly, then left without entering the building. When a journalist shouted, "Are you here to support Remy?" Claressa smiled and said, "I'm just here for the truth." To many, it felt more like a photo than a gesture of solidarity. Behind closed doors, sources say Remy is furious. She has called her legal team nonstop, asking if they can shut down media access to the trial. Some insiders claim she is planning a private sit-down interview to air her side of the story. Others whisper about a diss track already in the works, Remy's way of fighting fire with bars. Whatever her next move, Remy knows silence only feeds rumor. She must speak soon or risk letting other voices control the narrative. Papooses. Friends are reportedly telling him to address the public before things spiral beyond repair. Yet he remains mute. Maybe he's weighing his words. Maybe he's stuck between two powerful women who both expect loyalty. Or maybe the truth is messier than anyone imagines, and he has no idea how to clean it up while the world waits. Fans pick sides. Team Remy argues that years of devotion should count for something and view Claressa's post as an act of disrespect. Team Claressa insists a single photo proves nothing and points out that Remy's legal chaos might be spilling into her marriage. In group chats and barbershops, people debate whether loyalty can survive fame, pressure, and temptation. Lost in the commotion is a sobering fact. Real lives are unraveling. A young man's murder trial will decide his freedom. A marriage once celebrated as unbreakable now hangs by a thread. And a boxing champion's reputation may shift from heroic to reckless in a single heartbeat. In the glare of phone screens, it is easy to forget the human hearts at stake. Where does this tangled story go next? Claressa has a title fight scheduled soon. Reporters will pepper her with questions at every press conference. Will she dodge them with charm, or throw another jab at Remy by praising Papoose on stage? Remy must return to court in just a few weeks. Cameras will follow her every step, searching for signs of turmoil. Papoose, the once proud symbol of unwavering love, needs to choose a lane: stand beside his wife in public, or risk losing her forever. For now, the Instagram story that started it all has vanished. Stories expire after 24 hours, but screenshots last forever. And so do bruised feelings. One quiet photo accomplished what beefs and diss tracks sometimes cannot. It forced three public figures into a dark spotlight none of them can switch off. No hook, no catchy caption, just the undeniable language of body heat captured on a smartphone. If Claressa intended this picture as a warning shot, the blast reached its target. If she meant it as simple affection, her timing was tragically off. Either way, the damage is done. Every eye that follows hip-hop and boxing now waits for the next move in a triangle none of them ever admitted existed. Predictions fly, a tearful apology, a public breakup, a sensational court outburst. No option seems peaceful. So, buckle your seatbelts. This saga is far from over. The hug was only the opening bell. The real fight for love, reputation, and maybe freedom has only just begun. Remy Ma once believed her marriage to Papoose could survive anything: prison time, industry gossip, even the weight of headline news, but a single late-night photo proved otherwise. In that picture, undefeated boxing champion Claressa Shields was wrapped in Papoose's arms, smiling as if the moment belonged only to them. No caption, no warning. Yet the image spoke louder than any statement, and it threw three public lives into chaos. Behind the scenes, friends say Remy has already met with divorce lawyers. She hopes to start the process quietly, though she knows privacy no longer exists in this story. What began as a suspicious hug has turned into a full-fledged drama about image, trust, and leverage. Claressa built her brand on toughness and fearlessness. Papoose spent years promoting himself as the gold standard of loyalty. One silent post ripped both reputations apart. The crack widened when a close friend of Claressa accidentally leaked a voice message. In the clip, a woman who sounds like the boxer says, "I warned him they'd call me a homewrecker, but he said the house was already broken." Listeners concluded she meant Papoose told her his marriage was finished before the photo went online. True or not, the quote spread like wildfire and convinced many people that the hug was deliberate, not careless. Next came screenshots of public relations. Insider hinted that text messages between Papoose and Claressa would soon appear online, and within hours, they did. The alleged chats showed Papoose urging the fighter to move smarter because they're watching now, followed by a plea: "Don't post anything for a while." Claressa ignored the advice and posted anyway, solidifying her stance: she would not hide. Social media responded in trademark fashion. The hashtag Papo began trending as users mocked Papoose's long-standing image of faithfulness. Some replaced the Welk Noun Black Love logo with Backstablove in countless memes. At the same time, Remy's supporters launched Protect Remy, calling Claressa opportunistic and asking companies to cut ties with her. Sponsors noticed. One energy drink brand suspended its deal with Claressa, citing personnel conduct. concerns, while a sporting goods company quietly unfollowed her on every platform. Instead of backing down, Claressa went live on Instagram. Calm yet defiant, she told viewers, "I post about whoever I care for. If that bothers you, ask yourself why." She offered no apology, only a challenge. The statement poured fresh gasoline on an already raging fire, inspiring new headlines and countless reaction videos. Hours later, a well-known gossip blogger claimed Papoose and Claressa had been seen together at least 6 times over the past 4 months: a Brooklyn Nets game in a private suite, dinner in a Harlem restaurant,